she had him. "I'll tell you if you hand over the cake. What do you say?" He wavered, his fingers tightening around the pastry box. "Listen, I can tell you're very busy and important, and frankly, so am I. Neither of us has time for chit-chat, and also we're screwing up the line." She averted her gaze from the customers glowering at them. "Let's make a deal and be on our way." One corner of his mouth tugged up in a smile. "All right, you're on." Holiday opened her Venmo account and braced herself for the hit her petty cash fund was about to take. "But you can keep your money," he said. "I give you the cake. You give me your phone number." Her head snapped up. "Seriously? You wanted to negotiate? I'm negotiating." His smile amped up into a grin. "Let's meet again when we do have time for chit-chat." Holiday brushed back her hair and fluttered her eyelashes just a bit. "If you insist." "I insist. Say dinner tomorrow night? You can tell me how it went with the bakery bribes at the publishing house." She stifled a sigh and stopped fluttering, both inside and out. "I wish I could, but I'm booked tomorrow night." Her refusal only spurred his determination. "How about Friday then?" he countered. "Or Saturday? I have 3 holiday parties coming up this weekend. I'll tell you all about them, and you can take your pick." The sweet smells of the bakery gave way to a note of bitterness as she extracted a business card from her pocket. "That sounds amazing, and I'd love to go, but I'm booked solid for the next week." He glanced down at her name, number, and job title. "Christmas concierge?" "That's right." She eased the bakery box out of his grasp. "I track down hard-to-find gifts for the most discerning clients all over the world." He gave her his full attention. "Like who?" "That's confidential." "So you can find anything?" he pressed. "Anything. Wishes granted from the heart, presented with panache, and delivered on time. Guaranteed." He glanced down at his suit and tie, clearly realizing that he had lived his life all wrong. "That's a real job?" "So says my accountant." "And your real name is Holiday?" She nodded. "It was clearly meant to be. And again, I am so sorry, because I'd love to stay and talk, but I have an editor to bribe." She ducked past him and out to the hustle and bustle of Manhattan's Upper West Side. "What about dinner?" He fell into step beside her. She paused and turned to face him so she could scrutinize his expression. "We'll have to take a rain check until January 2nd. And there it was, the flicker of dismissal and disinterest. Even though it was already the end of December, so much was packed in between now and New Year's that January 2nd might as well be 6 months away. The moment he realized she couldn't accompany him to as many parties, his interest pivoted from the personal to the professional. "You know, I've been looking for something special for my parents," he ventured. "Do you think—" "Sorry, I'm booked solid for the rest of this season. Email me and we can get you on the wait list for next Christmas." She nodded in sympathy at his evident dismay. "What can I say? I'm a woman in demand." He shook his head. "This is not how I saw this conversation going." "You and me both." She straightened up and resumed walking toward the subway station. "But thanks for the cake." "I'll be following up on that rain check on January 2nd, he called after her. "You have my number." She clutched the pastry box close and dashed for the stairs leading down to the subway. "Happy holidays!" He yelled something in reply, but his voice was lost amid the chatter of the crowd and the clatter of the express train barreling down the tracks. Chapter 2. "You got it!" Nora ran her hand over the cover of the hardback novel. "You actually got it!" "Don't sound so surprised. Was there ever any doubt?" Holiday took the book back from her sister, rewrapped the acid-free tissue paper, and tucked it safely into her suitcase. Her apartment looked clean and minimalist to the point of being sparse, probably because it was more of a home base than a true home. She had bought the 2-bedroom in a fancy Northern Virginia high-rise as an investment and a place to crash between gift quests. Nora was forever bringing over throw pillows and scented candles in a futile attempt to cozy the place up, and Holiday didn't have the heart to discourage her. But the fact was, no matter how many fanciful Christmas gifts she procured, Holiday would always be a pragmatist with nary a scrap of cozy in her